tell you about me and some of the bikes and my history with bikes. Where it's hard to start, it goes back to like, probably since we got our Chinese bikes. Been into bikes forever. A lot of the kids I hung out with all had little dirt bikes. And in 2012, my dad co-signed for me to get a brand new dirt bike, a CRF 250R, and rode that. And that's where things really kicked off. Started racing and took that bike to Millville, Minnesota for a national race. Out on the town after the national race one night and came back the next morning, and that bike was gone. It was stolen. My dirt bike got stolen. My dad gave me back the four-wheeler. I then traded the four-wheeler for a 2009 CRF 450R, and I had that bike until 2015. I took that bike to school with me. I went to school in Phoenix, Arizona, MMI. After the CRF 450R, I bought a 2015 YZ 250F, brand new from the dealership. And I guess I'm just telling you about dirt bikes at the time. I've had some street bikes in between there. None of them were very major. I had a Suzuki Bandit 400 when I was in Phoenix, and Intruder somewhere in there. I was bikeless somewhere around 2016. I started watching Unknown Industries and all the Dyna Bro stuff, and was starting to really get the itch for a Harley. Started searching the web, and then I came across this bike, which was all black at the time. It had a dovetail rear fender, had big old giant ape hangers, had a gray front fender, and the back fender didn't match, and the tank was black and it had big dents in it, and the ape hangers, and I converted it all over, did the paint job. I think I put a cam in it back then, got it, well, it didn't even run. Put a different starter clutch on it, starter gear for where the starter hits the clutch, put a new one of those on because that was stripped out. And rode this for a while. I started trying to do like some wheelies and rolling burnouts and stuff, and I was getting pretty decent at the rolling burnouts. And I dropped the clutch one day and I just blew the clutch apart. And for many years I couldn't find the right parts and didn't know enough about Harleys and like didn't do my research. I ended up getting back on Marketplace and I found a 03 Dyna.
The anniversary.
Yep, 100th anniversary bike. Bought that bike, made that bike sweet, and this bike just sat on the back burner for many years. Ended up selling that anniversary bike after I bought a house because I needed some extra money, and regretted it. So then I only had this bike sitting in the dust for a long time. Sent this bike off to a dealership because at that time I didn't have any time. I didn't have a place to work on it or nothing. It was sitting in a shed. They ended up getting it back together. It's not great, but it works and it runs. The clutch kind of drags because it's not the right clutch, but it's still a sweet bike. I'm gonna do, it's back in the works. It's running. It's driving. I want to redo the paint. I've started on the fender here. It had this, back in the day, I just siliconed this old, well, it's not old, it was new at the time, taillight on there. And over time, it kind of sagged on me. So I took that off, and I had to sand the silicone off that had dripped and stuff. So now my paint's not perfect, and the paint never was perfect. This was my first real paint job ever. What I'm getting at is drop a comment and let us know what we should do with this paint. I had just put these decals on there. It's kind of hard to get these and they weren't very cheap. This is the original decal for this bike. So I want to keep some of the gold. I'm thinking like gold here, white down the center of the fender. Paint the front fairing and maybe the front fender white. You can see, I mean, this was my first, not my first, I keep saying that. I had other cheap bikes that I did little trinket things on, like lace paint jobs and stuff. But this was the first one on a bike that I really cared about. And it's not perfect, obviously, but it's kind of like me. So it's going to be kind of hard to get rid of, but yeah. I've always wanted a road glide. You know, I kind of like the stunt thing, and road glides are becoming a big thing. Never thought I could afford one. So I started shopping around, and I came across this bike, and it was listed at a screaming deal. Same with that bike, backtrack. That bike didn't run when I bought it. I bought that bike for $2,000. It's a 1984 FXRS, 80 cubic inch motor. This bike was listed for $3,000 or $3,500 bucks, I don't remember. The paint, when I bought it, was all faded. The whole right side of the bike was pretty toast, pretty sunburnt. It had a big visor on it, just yellowed out. The grips are still the same grips. I need to get new grips. But you can still see some of the tank here. It's all dusty and sandy from sawdust and shit in my shop. But this bag was completely sunburnt, completely toast. You can still kind of see some of it there. I tried to clear coat over the old stuff, and the clear coat reacted to the sunburnt paint, and so that was a whole nightmare. This is kind of what I've ended up with. Rode the bike. There's a few things I didn't like. It had some steering shake, and the brakes were like really mushy. So I had taken it apart and tightened up the steering stem, took off the front visor, put a new visor on, kind of messed with the paint, got it to where it's good enough for me. I live out in the country. I'm a mile and a half off the highway on dirt roads. So that was that. I found this cool exhaust on eBay. Smoke muffler. Specialist custom exhaust. I thought it was super cool looking, and should have cleaned that up before this video, but oh well. I'm a big eBay shopper, so I also got this air filter on eBay, the visor, the exhaust, fixed up the paint, got the seat. I also had a big torn up seat, and that was another kind of negotiation point, was the seat, because the old seat was torn up and seats aren't super cheap. Yeah, so I kind of haggled. I don't think I even haggled him down. I just asked him, I was like, so how low would you go on it? And he gave me a price, and I shook his hand. Drove it home, did all this stuff, and this is where we are now. These are my two Harleys. Pretty happy with them. There's some things I want to do. I want grips, maybe different bars. I kind of raised the bars up, painted the housing gray. I got this little chrome piece to fit between the seat and this. Maybe some levers. I want some floorboards, but those are not cheap. But that's to come. Floorboards, grips, levers. Yeah, that's what we got going on.
All right, next day, I was editing the video. Figured I'd throw in my 2 cents of my history with motorcycles and stuff like that. Just felt like it was kind of missing. But we are in my garage. As you can see, currently no motorcycle in sight. I sold my previous motorcycle last summer, but that is something we're working on right now to get another motorcycle before this summer comes. And I will definitely update you guys with a video when that happens. But yeah, just like Tyler, started on the Chinese dirt bikes. Didn't really love them. And then the next thing I had was my four-wheeler when I turned 13. Parents bought both of us four-wheelers when we turned 13. Loved that thing, but it was never a dirt bike. Everybody else had dirt bikes. Eventually Tyler and my parents let me ride his 09 450 once he got his Yamaha 250. And somewhere in there, my dad traded the four-wheeler for a Sportster 1200. I probably rode it more than he did, and eventually I bought it from him. And so that kind of started the Harley thing. Loved that. But eventually it stopped running for me, so I sold what was left of it. And yeah, kind of planted a seed in me, and haven't been able to fully get them off my mind since. And then I eventually bought a 04 Harley Davidson Dyna lowrider. Did a couple modifications to it, got it where I wanted to, and then I sold it for no good reason. I fully regret that, but it is what it is. Now on to bigger and better things. So yeah, I just figured I'd throw that in there. Felt like it was missing, so yeah. Also, if you have any recommendations as to what you think I should get next, let me know. I'm open to anything, but I lean towards Dynas. I like them. I like how they can still be kind of sporty, easy to maneuver. But I am open to street glide, road glide, anything. Obviously, I'm not made of money either, so cheap, something that I can fix up would be cool.
On the hunt for what's the Looney Tunes for wabbits? For some wabbits. I've got a blow dart gun with the cold steel big bore darts, and Dylan's got my Gamma Swarm air rifle. It's got a rimfire scope on it, and the crosshairs are currently crooked and one's broken. So we'll have to do a test fire to see if that's working or not, or if it's sighted in still or not. And we might do a catch, clean, cook if we get one or two or however many. I think we're going to try and smoke them. So stay tuned, see what happens.
I think you're just high. You're just in front of him.
I'm taking care every time. Oh my God.
Just in front of him again.
I don't know. It's not real old. Guess we're eating good tonight. Okay, we got a rabbit here. We got 4 back legs, 1 set of loins or back strap, and 1 little heart. We put the rest out in the freezer. What I'm gonna do now, I cleaned it all up, patted it dry. That rabbit hair is super hard to get off, but I think I got all of it. I'm gonna smoke it for, it's getting kind of late and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna smoke it enough to get some flavor into it. And then I'm gonna cover it in Asian Zing and maybe 1 set in Asian Zing and then 1 set in Southwest Ranch. And then we're gonna air fry them. And then we're gonna eat them. Stay tuned.
Done on the Traeger, going into the air fryer.
Yep. Okay, here goes the rabbit heart.
Not great.
No?
No.
What's it like?
No seasoning, so it's just like...
Did it just taste like apple wood smoke?
No, I mean...
I suppose it was kind of jerky-ish.
It was tough, and it just tasted like blood, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it would have been good. I usually love the heart.
They're done.
They're done. We got our rabbit. Tell them what we got, Dylan.
Southwest Ranch right here. Asian Zing right here. 2 drums and a tenderloin each. Give them a try. You first.
Me first?
Yeah, you cooked them.
These are hot. We cooked them on the Traeger till we got 100, I think I said it already, but 160 degrees internal temp at 350 degrees on the Traeger. So it was kind of fast. We're hungry. And then I threw them in the air fryer with some glaze. It looks like the Southwest sauce didn't stick as much as the Asian Zing did. The Asian Zing has a little bit of Southwest and Asian Zing. So yeah, I'll try the Asian Zing rabbit backstrap first.
What do you think?
I do try.
I'm gonna try the same one.
All right, so for me the flavor is good.
It's way better than the heart was.
It's got, what do you call it, like a crust. It's hard to break loose, and then it was pretty chewy.
Yeah, it's very chewy.
I don't know if that's the way I cooked it or if that's just it, but like texture, I think it's a little overcooked, but texture and flavor, decent, very chewy. So I'll try the Southwest now.
Once you get over the chewiness, it's alright.
That's way better. I can tell already. I don't know what it was about that piece, but it broke off way better. So, backstrap.
Chewy, but
Yeah.
otherwise decent.
6 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Flavor and like it's probably good. It's really
That
lean
one
meat.
tasted way better.
Yeah, I
Just
like
'cause
the Asian Zing.
The Asian Zing stuck to it better, I think. Yeah, the outer layer is like, you gotta crunch through it.
Yeah. And I didn't really prep it, like I didn't peel any of the like silver skin off. I just skinned them, cleaned them, cooked them.
Not bad.
Not bad. Try one of the Southwest now. Overall, I'm gonna put some more sauce on the Southwest.
Yeah, you can't really taste that one. As
But
far as
I'm thinking one rabbit is quite a bit more lean or more tender than one other rabbit was. So I think we'll probably split these up. You can have those two or whatever. And yeah, we're gonna eat these up, and this is probably the end of the video. So thanks for watching.
Personally, I would never shoot them again for the food. Unless I was like in a survival situation.
Right. It's not terrible, it's not great. It's like a chewy chicken.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Tyler Murray. I'm Tyler, and this is
Dylan.
Today we're going to be showing you guys some of my bikes, or my two bikes. Many attempts later, the microwave is spread out throughout the pasture.